And then we would like to move on to the one more resistors called carbon resistor. I have discussed about higher wattage resistor, but there are certain resistor for higher wattage. They are called as wire wound resistors. Wire wound resistors are manufactured like taking a porcelain tube and winding nichrome wire. According to the length of the wire, the resistance can be formed. According to the porcelain size, the power of the resistor can be decided. Therefore, a wire wound resistor is done like that. The resistance I am going to show it in the camera after some time. Therefore, the lot of wire wound resistors are also available, leading to either 10 watts resistor or 100 watts resistor. Like that, any amount of wattage can be chosen according to the circuit we are going to use. So, starting from quarter watt to 1 watt, 2 watts, like that, we can move on to 100 watts, 200 watts, like that. So, these are the resistance beyond 2 watts are going to be wire wound resistors only. And now let us move on to variable resistor. What is a variable resistor? Why do we need a variable resistor? I have pointed out that suppose a particular value is not available for a resistance, what we do is either we choose two available resistances in series or in parallel so that effective value can be connected. Because when particular in the design a particular value is not available means we have to go for either parallel or series only. Instead, there is one more opportunity available. Some manufacturers are manufacturing resistors called variable resistors. Variable resistor is one which will be having 3 terminals, and the resistance, effective resistance, can be chosen from the available resistance. Therefore, variable resistor may have a maximum value of R max, but the value can be chosen from there is from 0 to R max. Any value you are able to find out, any value you are able to choose, accordingly you can put it in a circuit and that can be utilized. So, this is possible. The representation of a variable resistor is having a carbon track resistor, means it's a carbon track over which there is going to be a wiper. This is being metallic connection, this is being another metallic connection. This wiper can be moved either to the left hand side anti-clockwise or to the right hand side clockwise. Therefore, this can be made to touch here or this can be made to touch here also. Can be intermediate points also. When that is the case, the resistor is going to be, if you think that if it is going to be the lower end of a resistor and is the higher end of the resistor, this is going to be R max. This resistance, this is the terminal T. Between 0 and T, the resistor can be 0 ohms to maximum of R max. Therefore, a variable resistance is one which will be used for selecting a particular value in an available variable resistor. Okay? There are certain resistors. This is a carbon track resistor, variable resistor. There are going to be wire wound variable resistors also. They are called as rheostat. Rheostat is nothing but in a metallic porcelain tube, going to be a lengthier one. There is going to be a wire which is wound over there that will have terminals like 1, terminals like 2. There is going to be a movable stack and that will be moving from left to right, and that is connected to the terminal 3. Just like a carbon track carbon track variable resistor, the resistance of pin number 3 with respect to 1 can be varied from 0 to maximum, or the resistance between the center point and the terminal 2 can be moved from 0 to maximum. This is called a rheostat. It is being used in certain experiments in a lab. And then coming to potential, this is sometimes these variable resistors are called as potentiometers. Why it is called as potentiometers is, this variable resistor can be used for adjusting the voltages from a minimum value to maximum value when they are connected in a particular circuit. So, when you connect when you measure the resistance alone, when you expect the resistance value to minimize the current or maximize the current, if you use it, then you will call it as ordinary variable resistor. But if the same variable resistor is used for adjusting the potential from minimum to maximum in a particular circuit, then it is called as potentiometer. Potentiometer, I have already told you that this is the representation of the variable resistor, and this is the point terminal 1, terminal 2, this is going to be terminal 3. Therefore, this is a variable resistance only, but when it is connected to a particular voltage, and then whatever the voltage is, suppose I have a 12 volt power supply and I want to use only a torch light which needs only 3 volt only, but the battery is 12 volt, it's a very big stack battery, car battery. From here I want to use a torch, I want to use an equipment which is working only on 3 volt only, but for that I cannot directly connect 12 volt. When you connect, the radio may fail or tape recorder or anything may fail. For that I have to use a potentiometer, and then whatever voltage I want, when you want 3 volt, you can move from 0 to maximum 3 volt, and these two terminals can be connected to the equipment so that the equipment will not fail. Therefore, selecting a particular voltage from a maximum voltage, for that also a variable resistor can be used. Therefore, this variable resistor here, the purpose for a different purpose it is used. Therefore, this resistor is called as potentiometer. For understanding the resistors, variable resistors, carbon resistors, potentiometers, and then sometimes it is called as a small variable resistor, that is called as preset. It has got only 10 mm dia. 10 mm dia, this variable resistor is called as preset. These are the presets which are used for adjusting the voltage in a circuit, for adjusting a voltage or adjusting the current. This may be used, and you can see these type of variable resistors in voltage stabilizers and other things. In television, radio, wherever a particular expectation, particular limitation of the circuit, particular selection of the voltage and resistors can be used. These are used normally in radios, stabilizers and televisions. Nowadays in computer also you can find out. To limit the thing to in an SMPS, to find out, to bring down the voltage or to bring up the voltage, the consumer can be permitted to adjust the voltage there. Potentiometers are kept over there that can be adjusted. So here today for information we have discussed about Ohm's law, we have discussed about the representation of the resistance, we have discussed about how the resistors are manufactured, what are the types of resistors available. There are carbon resistors are available, wire wound resistors are available, and how what are the representation of a particular resistor. The resistor has got value about a fixed value, or it has got a tolerance this thing, and it has got wattage. Therefore, these are the three things should be taken into account when a circuit is being designed by a technician. I have told that apart from carbon resistor, there are variable resistors to provide higher wattage. They are called as wire wound resistors, and then there are going to be variable resistors. And how variable resistors are useful? There are variable resistors, a smaller one like 10 mm presets, to very big rheostats. Everything matters, the power, how much power it is going to deliver, and accordingly we have to choose the variable resistor. We cannot choose a variable resistor, the smallest variable resistor for a circuit which is going to deliver higher wattage. Accordingly, and you cannot choose a very big variable resistor in a circuit in which a smaller power is being dissipated, because the size is going to decide the overall size of a electronic device. Therefore, here and there we have to compromise, but we have to safeguard the component, and to take into account the life of the component, we have to look into the value of the resistor and the value of the power and the value of the tolerance, everything according to the usage. So with this small information, I would like to conclude about the discussion about resistors and other things. Thank you very much.